Hello everybody and welcome back to Satisfactory, to a very exciting episode because now we are finally going for coal energy production. That means automated energy production and no longer the biomass burners here that we are having there. And there are a lot of work, so I grinded like 30 minutes of leaves there to have enough power for a lifetime, hopefully for at least another 20 minutes. Now here we do have the copper that we are getting in here. So this one here, the copper sheets, we need lots of them for the pipes that we're going to have then. And before we start, I want to go for the awesome shop because we now have some tickets there, some coupons. So 5 coupons we made so far, and with them we could, for example, buy biofuel right away. So we wouldn't even need to produce that, you know, we could just spend other resources to get biofuel. In that case here, I want to get the cup of coffee. Let's add this to the cart. So this is like an online store with the tickets that we get out of our mass production. That is pretty cool, I think. In that case here, we do have then the stairs that we would have there, the vehicle foundations. But I guess in this case here, let's just go with the coffee mug there and let's buy it. And there we have it. We can now put it in our equipment. And in our equipment, well, then instead of the beacon, for example, we have our coffee and we can drink some coffee now and just enjoy a cup of coffee while we now start planning the coal. Now, as you can see up here on the beacon, I already have a coal deposit. I found it, and we have a water deposit over there, and we do need both of them. So first of all, what we need to do, first of all, we need to look out for the power one more time. So let's see what's wrong here. So this one here was missing a bit of fuel, so we can now put it back online again. It's working. Very good, so hopefully it does work a bit longer now before we have to get rid of it altogether. Wait a second, there we have 200 biofuel. Let's use that instead of the leaves that we are actually using here, or the flower, or blooms or petals, something like that. Flower petals, that is. Right, so that's that, and the rest should have a high amount of biofuel active right now, so that we don't have to worry about that for now. Let's go for the coal first, and for the coal I will need also some energy. So over there, yep, we do have a power line, and as you can see, coal over there, because we need to get the coal first. As far as I can see, we have the water extractor here. This is our generator, so this one here needs water and coal, so we do need to have both of them, and the water we get from a lake, you know, and then with the pipes we go for the coal generators. We also need a good location for our generators, that is a rather central location kind of, so where I can go from time to time, stuff like that. Let's get the first power line here, just where we have our factory around that, towards our coal. Now from up here we have a beautiful view. Over there we have the water deposit, or the water, well, the lake, and there we have some nice building ground. So I think for my first power factory we're going to have it over there. We have the coal over there, and we have more coal than here and over there in the forest as well, so we could combine at least 3, well, coal mines then over there in the field there, just where we have the water. So let's do that. Let's get rid of the lookout tower there, and whoops, I lost my foundation. That should be fine. Where's my coffee? Cannot continue there without coffee. And up here we do have a decent smaller water resource, so water extractor. I can squeeze this one in here, as we can see. The water extractor pretty sure needs some power again. Yep, so that's what we can supply first. Then we have that here. I think we can even squeeze in 1, 2, 3 at the very least, if not 4. We can squeeze into this smaller lake here. So here we will be having then our first power factory, I think, where we have the pipes as well, because I don't think I want to have the pipes away that long. So let's just have a look at as well of the coal deposit in this direction. Perhaps we have something close by. Coal is over there. That is 600 meters into that direction. Then we have 1,000 meters into this direction. Of course, this is a bit longer, but it's working. 1,000 meters is still fine with the belts, even though it's really a long distance. And here, yeah, I think here we can have it. Our first beautiful coal power hub that we're going to have here. So let's have a look at tower there. I need that for my building. Let's get up here, and there we have it. First of all, as usual, we do need to have a good foundation of everything, and then we can continue. Okay, and there we have it. Once again, we do have a bit of a foundation here. So on this one here, now we have the coal generator we can place on that then here, so we can have a few of them here side by side. And of course we can then go for higher levels if we want to, or well, probably just going to have a power plant somewhere else then, because we don't have that much coal here surrounding it. Now here, placing one here now, just on the corner of that, there is no output, only the energy then with the power cables, and the input is important. That is consisting then of the pipe and the coal that is coming in here, and this is a mighty building that we have there now. Now over here we do then need the water extractor, this building here, and let's get it as well. Let's get it over here so far to the edge there, something like that. It will be getting a power connection then right away while it's still being built, and then we will have the pipeline. So the pipeline is coming out of it. Right, and then it goes all the way into that. Oh, that is too long. So we will have another stop here and then going into that. I don't know how much it produces now, so we'll just see about the ratio of those guys here, and then we'll probably split it up. We do have the ability here to split up the pipes there, so the junction cross and the pipeline pump here for more power then. So that is the first one. That is working. Let's go actually to the water pump now real quick. Oh, this is looking pretty cool. Configure the pipeline. There we can see the flow rate. Water is already flowing. So this pipeline here could hold 39 cubic meters of water there. And in that case here, at the moment we have 12. So only a third of it is used right now of the pipeline's volume, or what it can actually transport. And there we have the water pipe, the water extractor. And as we can see, producing the water now, flowing then into that. So it produces 120 cubic meter waters per minute, 120. And our coal mine, let's just get over there and have a look at the coal mine. And yes, I will probably get rid of those bushes here. And my coal mine, or my coal generator, is consuming how much? 50, right? So we can actually have 2, 3, yeah, with another water extractor. So 2 at the very least we can already handle with this one here. Now, that's the first one. Now is the time to go for the coal. So the coal is over there. Of course, we should be looking to take a bit of power there with us again. There's the power cable. And this one here follows us now all the way to the other side where we have the coal then lined up. And as you can see, the coal is over there, over that chasm here. So we do need a power pole, a conveyor pole, that is. First of all, as a bridge to get over there, that is that. Hopefully that is working. And it is working, very good. So we can get over there now. Of course, we will need to put it into the other direction then, because right now it's in the wrong direction. And here, I hope there's no... Oh yeah, there are actually fire elementals or whatever that is. So we need to kill them first, which is a bit difficult since there are, well, coughing fire, as you can see. And they take actually more hits than the other ones. Right, so the first one is down. A bit of fighting there. Oh yeah, it might actually kill us now. And there we are dead. So we need to respawn. Our chest is there, so we can just walk over there and hopefully they haven't respawned yet. But this is how you can die actually. That is the first time that I died. Okay, back again. We do have our equipment back again, and there is this monster. The other one unfortunately hasn't respawned, and as you can see, it, yeah, does quite a bit of damage. So if we hit it once and then we avoid it, and then it should work. Oh my, but it's taking a lot of hits. There it's down, and we do get the alien organs from the other monster. Wait a second. Oh yeah, we still have our cup there as well. I certainly don't want to give up my cup there. Let's pick it up, and then we can use the cup on our hands again. For the body we would have some armor then as well. Haven't found that yet. So that's it. The other alien that we killed, no idea anymore. Oh, there it is, very good. Because we probably can use that for some researching them. Now here, we do need our miner for the coal. And unfortunately, as we can see, it is only really one coal slot that we have here. Right, so over there we have the power. Goes over here now, into the miner. And let's just see. for the coal, producing the coal 120 per minute. And then we get the belts out of this one here. Of course, I could use the faster belts, so once we upgrade the miner, we can transport even more coal out of this one here. I have 370 crates with me, but look at that, how fast we actually use them already. There's the first one, but we can start with that and then upgrade the rest later. There's that. And then we just continue with the coal all the way over there. It's too long. Wait a second. Here. And then like that. Having a nice bridge going over this one. And there is a certain death looming. Looks rather deep. Beautiful. And with that, well, we have to go now all the way back to our base where we have the coal generator, the energy generator. So this is going to take quite some time of conveyor belt building. And so far we do have the plates. But as we can see, it's going down rather quickly. Over there we can see the generator. And back at the coal generator, actually we had enough resources for the level 2 conveyor belt. There is some clipping here. So do we have some biofuel with us there? Unfortunately we don't, so I could just chainsaw that away, but that is something for later then. And it actually fits right under the pipe there. So now, let's get over the pipe to the other side, into our generator. 120 coal per minute we are generating with that. How much coal does it actually need? That is the question that I have now. So we have 50 water here. I don't think that we are producing anything here at the moment. So this is going in there now. We still need a power line connection. So let's have a pole in front of our factory then. And then we have it connected. Right, so now we need to wait for the fuel to come in. And then I'm eager to see how much we are actually making out of this one here. So for the last time, hopefully we have to refuel all our biomass burners here. Fortunately for us, we do have quite a lot of solid biofuel at the moment, based on my grinding, or that is the product of my diligent leaf grinding. And let's just fill everything up here again, so the next time they run out of biofuel, we no longer need to refuel them. Each one of them produces 30 megawatt of power. Now the coal generator produces 60 megawatts, so we do need though a few coal generators, you know, but having 2 of them as for a start will already do wonders. There, it's working again. Very good. We are producing right now 445 megawatt. That is though with the coal generator, I think, which is not working right now. The production though is at 300. Ah yeah, it is around that though. And now they're working. All of them have been refueled with solid biofuel. And let's get the rest of my solid biofuel in there again, so it's filling up there again. We should still be having quite a lot of leaves there already then. Oh yeah, they're still flowing out here, look at that. Still 2000 in this one here, and 500 in this one. Actually, I do have a few more here for a bit more solid biofuel here. Now let's have a look at our coal transportation, if it's getting somewhere. And as we get closer to the belt, I find I'm extremely surprised at how much, I mean, really, I was just walking over here and we have endless coal piling up here already. I'm really surprised at that. Let's continue with the belt here to my factory, because I did not expect so much coal to be piling up here. That is a huge surprise. It's going in here already, so we should be producing something now. Yep. And it doesn't tell me though how much coal it is consuming, right? It doesn't seem like it's much though, so we can have way more of these generators here. Right, let's at least have a second one here. And actually we can have 3, 4, yeah, let's actually have 4 here. So another water extractor that we need then over here. Can we afford that? We can afford that, very good. So there we're going to have another one now. I mean, let's put it to the other end there, so let's squeeze it. It needs to be steep enough or deep enough there before we can use it, so this one should be fine. Right, there we have another one. Of course it does need another power connection. This one, and then the pipes are coming out of here. right? And then of course we need to connect those pipes then here together, because this one here still has enough capacity here, you know, so in that case here it's really low. So let's get rid of that for now real quick and have a junction cross here. So can be attached to a pipeline to split it 4-way, but it should also be able to merge it, right? Let's try it out. This goes in here, and here the pipe goes out into that pipe there. Right, so it's flowing and it is working. Look at that. So this pipe here is now fully used, so it's actually full with those 2 water extractors using it. Very good. There we have enough, so now we can actually have lots of these coal generators. Okay, here we are, and now that I know that we can have way more of these coal generators here, I actually want to remodel the whole thing there a bit. So let's get rid of that again there, and this belt here, so this will be better organized. We have the pipes here then, so of course the pipes will need to split then again. So one of them, I think at least, can support 2 of those factories there. So we are not going to merge it here, as we no longer need that, but instead, let me just mark all of that. Instead, we're going to have a splitter for each one of them. So that splitter will be, let's have a look. There's the junction. So the junction will have then here, and in here we also need a splitter for the belts then. So we have this one here, and I think or hope that we can use a splitter then on top of that. Would be amazing, but that's not possible unfortunately. But probably what we can do is having the splitter below. Right, so we have the splitter here, and above it then perhaps we do have the junction, something like that, but nope, that is not working. Right, so it does look a bit messy I think, but it should be working like that. So we have a splitter 1 here, a splitter 2 here, then the conveyor belt continues over into that direction, but of course this can be a bit better looking here if we make it a bit more even. Unfortunately that is not so easy. So there we have it, and here we have it like that. Right, so actually we don't need that up here, because I think the pipes are still, they're kind of like clipping a bit, but that's fine. Now here we have that going into the other splitter then, and then into that coal mine, coal generator that is. Now we can have 2 more of them, and then we probably won't be having then enough coal anymore for those guys here, but that should be fine. Here we have now the other one, so that we have another splitter in front of it for the pipes. This one, like we did over here, basically we have it on the inside here. Right, and I just figured out that, I know that some of you commented on that we, with the control button, we can actually have them stack on each other like this, and this of course is the better way. So now we have it on top of the splitter, and on the other side, we have our pipeline, and that pipeline goes then over here, and then into our junction, and the junction has one here, and then another one, over here, going into that. And thus we have 3 full coal generators active now. And let's just see how that affects the coal distribution. First of all, I do need to have another power pole then here somewhere, which is connecting then those generators to the power grid. And let's just see. So far, the first one has enough coal, the second one still gets enough coal, the third one is basically almost getting nothing anymore, the fourth one, very little of it. So I don't think that this will be enough coal that we're transporting in here right now. It is all level 2 belts, so that should be fine. Let's get down there real quick and see how much coal we actually have then in each generator there. No, it's actually fine. So I think one coal mine can actually support 4 coal generators, and what I can see is that we could even have more. We could even have a 5th one. Yeah, and a 6th one. It's still way enough coal there that we get out of this one. And how's the pipes looking? They're full of water actually. 50 water it has out of the generator that we have over there, and I think we could even have a 3rd one, right? I wonder if the water goes down though. Yeah, if we connect all of them together, then we could even support a 5th generator here. Now, but with that, finally we have the fuel. Or we have the coal generator. With that we have the energy from the coal generator, and look at our capacity now. So even if the biomass fueler is going down now, 1 or 2 of them, we can still support everything, our whole network, and this is just also looking way better than the biomass generators that we have. Absolutely loving this one. Of course, we're going to organize this a bit better here so it does look a bit more likable, and we do need some walls around it too, since this is a, well, power factory now that we have there. Beautiful. Absolutely love that we have automated now the power generation. Coal generator, yeah, we could even squeeze another one in here. Right, so there it's coming out. And then this one, this pipeline here, and this pipeline here will need to remodel a bit. So in that case, this pipeline goes into that, this one into that, and this one most likely then into that. Even though of course this one will not be having that much coal coming out of this one here then anymore. But still, this is looking absolutely fantastic. Beautiful so far. And with that, we finally have some energy, and now we can also go for some exploration in the future, because we no longer have to worry about having enough leaves anymore and stuff like that. So now the game really, I think, opens up, because power is a thing of the past. We can just now add more generators and no longer have to worry about leaves and biomass and stuff like that, and get out there and find some artifacts and even have a good battle here and there. Stay tuned.